afternoon, class 43-2. My partner Jacqueline Montoya and I, Juan Carlos, are pleased to be hostess in this tour of our company Sigma Alimentos S.A. de CB.
History of Sigma Co. Sigma Alimentos SACV is a variable capital corporation, a subsidiary of Alfa Incorporated on December 18, 1971, in Mexico City with a duration of 19 years. The daily business that leads the company was established in 1939 by the Brenner family of Alfa, which acquired its main brands, including Food, San Rafael, Iberomex, Chimex, and Viva.
The company is engaged in the production and distribution of cold meats, jagers, cheeses, and others prepared and refrigerated food products.
In 2006, consolidated revenues of the company amount to a total of 19,975 million pesos.
Company departments.
The facility is divided into two main areas to prevent cross-contamination. There is an area of separate raw
Ground beats
and retail areas,
located above.
which also has separate entrance. The facility also includes administrative office, training rooms, a dock to receive the raw materials, finished docks, a USDA,
Inspection office. Super laundry. Art and amazing armored inox. Thermic system for the production of ham. The system is inox armored fully automated. Advanced water cool and cooling system for the production of ham. In addition, development as such as
Traditional hot dogs are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken. The cuts they start with are called trimmings, pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops. The trimmings are ground the same way butchers chop up hamburger meat, by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates. Processed chicken trimmings are added to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt, and other flavorings. These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold, because people in different regions have different tastes. Water is sprayed into the mix, and everything is blended together in a big vat. Corn syrup adds a dash of sweetness. The addition of even more water helps to disperse the ingredients and make the hot dogs juicier. Another machine then purees the meat batter into a fine emulsion and vacuums out any air. Long rolls of cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine. It pumps the meat puree into these casings, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches, the length of one hot dog. It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a soccer field twice. Then, 3 of those hot dog chains are linked together to make an even longer string, and they're loaded several at a time into another machine which drapes the hot dogs onto moving racks. The process is carefully timed so that a twist always lands on the bar. The racks shunt the hot dogs through a liquid smoke shower, then into an oven with several cooking zones. The liquid smoke seeps through the casing and adds flavor to the dogs as they bake. Hot out of the oven, these franks are drenched in cold, salty water to chill them in preparation for packaging. The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine pulls them off the bars onto a conveyor. Then, the hot dogs slide off the conveyor into metal containers. If you've been wondering about those black stripes on the casings, all is about to be revealed. The stripe is a marker attached to the casing. The absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for packaging. Inside the peeler machine, a tiny knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs. This machine peels 700 hot dogs a minute. An inspector makes sure the casing has been completely removed and that there are no defects in the dogs. Then, it's into a device that looks like a plastic bicycle chain. The sprockets position the hot dogs for packaging. This factory manufactures an incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour. That's close to
Sigma is later in Mexico in the production and distribution of refrigerated and frozen foods. In 2009, the company reported sales of 29,664 million pesos.
Sigma provides employment for more than 28,000 people. It is part of Alpha since 1980, but has the Helfrich brands that have enjoyed the benefits of consumer for over 17 years. In addition, Sigma has grown its market of USA, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Dominican Republic, and Peru.